Now, first, we hear from Gracie Johnson, who breaks down the new charges against McDaniel. Gracie?
Muriel, this makes McDaniel the suspect in 14 murders across Birmingham, which have taken place in the last 19 months. Right now, McDaniel has over 30 active cases in relation to various violent crimes.
On Wednesday, July 12th, 2023, an unknown suspect entered the open bay of Fire Station 9 in Norwood. He was armed with a weapon. He shot 2 Birmingham firefighters.
Investigators have reason to believe Damian McDaniel Jr. is the unknown suspect involved in the Birmingham Fire Station 9 shooting in 2023. McDaniel is facing capital murder and attempted murder charges in connection to the shooting that killed Jordan Melton and critically injured Jamal Jones.
It has been 19 months since the tragic incident occurred, and we empathize with the families that have been affected.
The Birmingham Police Department announced McDaniel is also being charged in connection to the killings of Maya Nixon and Anthony Love Jr. He faces an intentional murder charge when Nixon was killed outside of her family's home in January 2024, and capital murder, murder for hire, in connection to the shooting where Love, a Birmingham UPS driver, was killed in April 2024 when leaving work.
What's happened over the last year and a half has been horrific, with one person causing so much pain in our community.
BPD said a second suspect, Charles Nance, faces the same capital murder, murder for hire charge as McDaniel in connection to Love's death. McDaniel and Nance are already in custody on previous charges, both being held without bond. Chief Pickett said in this morning's news conference that there's still a possibility they find more victims of McDaniel as they continue to investigate murders across the city. Live in Birmingham, Gracie Johnson, ABC 3340 News.
And continuing our team coverage now, ABC 3340's Mary Barron spoke with Birmingham's fire chief and the attorney representing Damian McDaniel. And Mary, what did his attorney have to say about these new charges?
Muriel, attorney John Robbins tells me the news of his client's additional charges came as a surprise to him this morning. He says he believes that the state is afraid of the defense team, and that is why they added the additional charges.
Again, we'll just have to look at what evidence the state has that supports these charges, and we'll go from there. It's kind of simple. It's really simple the way we're going to handle all the cases. Let's look at the evidence.
Says McDaniel is now charged in the shooting death of Birmingham firefighter Jordan Melton inside Station 9. I also reached out to the Birmingham Fire Department to get the chief's reaction to this update in the case.
Obviously, we're ecstatic to hear the news within the fire department. We're very thankful for Birmingham Police Department, their state and federal partners that have assisted in this investigation. We're extremely grateful that they saw this investigation through and were able to bring charges against the suspect.
Now, I asked Chief Clay Hendon, what does justice look like to him for his firefighters? He tells me he looks forward to the day that both families can receive closure. Live in Birmingham, Mary Barron, ABC 3340 News.
Birmingham City councilors are also reacting to the additional charges brought against McDaniel. Strong opinions were shared at this morning's City Council meeting. ABC 3340's Olivia Gauthier was there and joins us now from the newsroom. Olivia, councilors described McDaniel as a terrorist.
Brenda, Councilor Hunter Williams again highlighted the fact that not only is McDaniel allegedly responsible for 14 murders, he's also being held responsible for injuring at least 29 others. This leaves nearly 50 families across the city impacted by the actions of one individual.
He has created a lot of pain and suffering in families throughout central Alabama and throughout the United States. And so I really do hope that whether this terrorist is charged on a local level or a federal level, that he is executed.
Hunter Williams sits on the city's Public Safety Committee. This morning, he presented that question to the mayor regarding whether McDaniel might be charged on a state or federal level.
I think what's happening in our community, particularly in 2024 with this one person, is at minimum equal to at least having a discussion. But I want to mind my manners. We like our relationship with our current U.S. attorney and those federal partners. So whatever they decide, we will support.
The mayor did note that federal partners were in attendance at today's BPD press conference, both ATF and the FBI. However, Woodfin adds he is confident in the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office in prosecuting these cases. Live in the newsroom, Olivia Goche, ABC 3340 News.